Hi and welcome back to my White Christmas tutorial series. The series will include at least 25 paper crafting tutorials, and I'm mostly focusing on white-on-white projects, Winter Wonderland and snow. Today's project is number 3 and it is a standard A2 size card with a twist. It actually doubles as a booklet or a mini album, and it has a wide see-through frame. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. The shape of the card is created with this die. It's called PINPOINT SNOWFLAKE SIDEKICK frame by Poppy Stamps. I have created 4 die cuts out of watercolor paper, that is 140 pounds or 300 grams. I'm going to leave one die cut plain just as it is. As for the remaining 3, I'll use my craft knife to create pages. This plain frame on a card has a pinpoint border, and I'm going to cut exactly along those pinpoint lines. I'm leaving one side attached, and this time I'm going to score along the pinpoint line instead of cutting. Then I'm going to trim off a thin line of paper from all 3 sides. And what I'm doing it for is just for easy opening of the page. It shouldn't cling to the die cut. So I made all 3 pages the same way, and now I'm going to decorate one of them, which is going to be the front of the card. There is a matching stencil that comes with this die, and I'm going to place it on top of it and tape it down to secure. You shouldn't buy this stencil separately, it's already included in the set. You can use it to add some color to the project, but I have decided just to add some texture and shine. This is why I'm using Nuvo Glimmer paste. The color is Moonstone. This is basically a clear embossing paste with lots of glitter in it. I'm applying the paste all over the snowflakes, and then I'm going to let it dry completely. And as always, the tools and products that I'm using will be listed on my blog as well as in the description. I'm not sure if the camera is catching up upon it, but there is definitely a lot of added texture and shine. The next die I'm going to use is called Simple Pinpoint Snowflake Frame, and it coordinates with the previous one. I've die cut it twice out of watercolor paper, and I have also created a background. I have used a die from a Rectangle Basics set, but you can only use your paper trimmer or scissors. This is the front of the card with embossing paste on it. I'm applying some adhesive at the wrong side of the page, and then I'm sticking this background panel at the back of the page. At this point I have decided to add embossing paste to the plain panel as well. I'm applying it all over the panel, but I'm going to leave the borders. I will need them to attach the frames. Now I'm applying some liquid glue onto the snowflake frame at the wrong side, and then I'm sticking it to the card with the snowflakes facing down. Then I'm going to attach the second frame, but this time with the snowflakes facing up. The liquid adhesive I'm using is Ranger Multimedia Matte. This die set is called Blooming Poinsettia, and I'm going to use it to create a large flower. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm curling up the petals just slightly around the stick. Then I'm going to use the hot glue to stack all the petal layers. I'm alternating white and silver layers, and whenever I'm placing a new layer, I'm making sure the petals go right between the previous ones. Next, I have silver embossed the sentiment on the next frame die cut. The stamp set I'm using is Tidings of Joy, also by Poppy Stamps. And now I'm ready to assemble the card. I will need 2 pieces of organza ribbon, and I'm attaching the first one to the plain back side of my card. Then I'm going to attach a 2 by 3 inch photograph on top of the ribbon. This one is printed with Sprocket mini printer on Polaroid zinc paper. The size is perfect for this kind of cards. Then I'm taking the next frame die cut and applying some adhesive at the wrong side, avoiding the page area. I'm attaching this frame on top of the bottom one, just making sure that I don't stick down the ribbon. I left this page blank to write a message on it. Then I'm attaching the next frame with a silver embossed sentiment. And then comes the card front that has embossing paste on it. Again, I'm making sure that the ribbon goes inside the book and I'm not sticking it down. Now I'm going to attach the other piece of ribbon right on top of the card. I'm using the hot glue. Then I'm attaching the poinsettia on top, and it's going to hide the end of the ribbon. Then I'm just going to tie a bow and trim off the ends of the ribbon. This bow is going to keep the booklet closed, and it's also a nice addition to the flower. As a finishing touch, I'm going to attach some jewels by Scrappiness. Those ones are the clear version. I'm placing different size ones to the center of the flower as well as to the centers of all the snowflakes on the card. And that finishes my project for today. Although the die-cut snowflake pattern is very delicate and intricate, the card actually feels very sturdy and really hard to bend, almost like chipboard or wood. That's because I've layered 4 sheets of really thick paper. And this is how you can open it up and flip through the pages. I think this project is quite versatile. You can turn it completely into the photo album if you wish, or you can add more pages if you want to. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I hope to see you again soon for the project number 4. Have a great week and thank you for watching. Bye!